Easy guys, Dom here from CDG. So in this video I'll be covering off how you can get to Thomas for the main mission, For Whom the Bells Tolls, in the game Kingdom Come Deliverance. So if you are finding this part of the game quite challenging, hopefully I'll be able to give you a few methods that will help you get there without it causing you to throw your controller through your TV. This mission is going to start off the same for all of us, and this is hauling sacks of charcoal. Yeah, I know, it's a little bit laborious. You've got to take 3 sacks of charcoal very slowly up the hill. We are being punished, so just suck it up. Once we've got the 3rd bag of charcoal up to the top of the hill, however, we'll have some options open up to us. Now, I will just point out here, there's many different ways to get to Thomas. And, you know, none of these ways are right or wrong, it's just whichever one you find easiest. And for me, it was talking to the blacksmith rather than finding work around the gallows. I don't even know what work there is around the gallows. I just literally spoke to the blacksmith and just continued on from there. The reason why we want to talk to the blacksmith is because what it's going to do is, if we take on a job for the blacksmith here to make a horseshoe, it's going to allow us to get into an area that was previously restricted. And this is what's going to happen. Every time we do a little job for someone here, we're going to get more access to the castle, which is eventually going to lead us to Thomas, which is our main goal. So as long as you choose the right dialogue choices here and you tell him that you're a blacksmith and that you can help him, you will then be given access to the forge. So now what we can do is we can turn around and go through this gateway on the left. This is going to lead us to the forge area, which was previously restricted. We don't actually have to make the horseshoe here, but what we do need to do is grab a few materials from this area that we're going to need later on. We need to make sure we're being a little bit stealthy here and make sure no one's watching us, because we are going to steal an item here in a minute. We do actually have access to this chest for the blacksmithing items if you do want to make the horseshoe, but what we actually need is access to this shelf or what's in the jar. If we rob very quickly, we need the charcoal and the lockpick out of there. We never got spotted, that's good. Now, if you've got a recipe for lockpicks, I don't know if there was enough items in that chest to make lockpicks. I don't have that actually unlocked myself yet, but if you do, make yourself some lockpicks. But then what we're going to do is we're going to speak to the cook, who's actually whinging about the blacksmith not helping her with a locked chest. Tell her you can help her and that you can come and unlock this chest. This is now going to give you access to another area of the castle that was previously not available to you due to it being restricted. So now you've agreed to help her, you can just follow her. She will lead you to this chest that she wants you to unlock. It is, however, marked on your map as well, but you do have a very strict time window here, so don't faff around doing anything else if you want to follow this particular route. And down here in the cellar is the box. There is a guard here as well. Do note the guard here though, because we do need to distract him in a minute. We not only want to unlock this box, or agree to unlock this box, because we want access to this area, but because we actually want to steal some of the items from inside. This is an easy lockpick. Hopefully it's not going to be too hard for you. Try not to break the lockpick. You do need it again for another chest. What we want from this is the ginger. Now the thing is, I don't know if we grab the ginger while we're in it, while Fanka stood there, if she'll see us and report us to the guards. So I didn't want to risk it, and I just moved away and I just waited for Fanka to go back upstairs, which she will do within a minute. Now all we need to do is distract the guard that's to our right so he doesn't see us go back in the chest. You can do this by throwing a rock to distract him. Once you've found the sweet spot for the rock to distract the guard, we can now rob the box. Just take all the items. It is mainly the ginger we want, but just rob them all, and then what we can do is we can go back upstairs. Now we can go over and speak to Chamberlain Ulrich, and this is an important part of this process. Have a conversation with him. He'll tell you that he has some health issues if you speak to him, and you can now offer to help him. Go through all the dialogue options here to be able to review what his ailment is, and at the very end of it, he should then give you access to the Alchemy lab where you can brew him a digestive potion. So as long as you chose the right dialogue options, you will now be given access to another area of the castle where you can get to the alchemy lab, and there are some ingredients up there as well, which is why you need a lockpick to be able to unlock a chest. I'm going to show you where you need to go next, but again, it is pretty much labelled well on the map for you to find it. We're pretty much going back past the blacksmith's forge, which is on our left, and then we're going up these stairs on our right. If we just follow the stairs up here and round to the right, and just keep following the stairs around to the right, up to the left here is some rocky stairs in the corner, up into almost like a loft space, and then just at the end of the corridor here through the door is the alchemy lab. So in here you're going to come across Catherine, just to exhaust all the dialogue options to get the best outcome here, which is pretty much just getting rid of her so you can get into the chest that has the crafted ingredients that you need to make the potion.
I need help.
Who does it?
And with Catherine safely out of the way, we can now unlock the box that is here, which she was rummaging through herself. And in here is going to be the crafting materials you need to be able to complete the potion. Hopefully you've still got a use on that lockpick from earlier. It is a very easy lock, so this one shouldn't give you too much trouble. Take all the items, and the first thing I did here was I crafted some saviour schnapps, so I can save the game here, and then it doesn't matter if I make any mistakes with the crafting of the potions, I can just reload the save. Now if you turn around behind you on the shelf here, you will find the physician's journal, and in here is going to be 2 recipes if you haven't already unlocked one, or if not 2 of them, and that is 1 the digestive potion and 2 a fever potion. So if you just read the physician's journal and have a quick look through, you'll then find when you go to the alchemy bench you're going to have those 2 recipes available for you to craft. So now you've got your recipes, you can get crafting at the alchemy table. Start off with the digestive potion, and once that is crafted, I would then recommend, rather than taking it to the Chamberlain, to just actually craft the fever potion, which is also going to be available to you now in the recipe book there, because you will need that for Thomas. So rather than you having to run all the way up there and then run all the way back, you can just craft it while you're here. And the only process I think of the fever tonic that might be a little bit challenging for you if you haven't really done much alchemy yet is the distilling at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the very last part of the recipe here, and you can then see how you distill. So once we've added the final ingredients to the fever potion, which is the ginger, rather than just pouring it straight into the phial from the cauldron, we're going to interact with the still and choose distill as the option, and then you'll get a little bit of an automatic process here to just distill the potion at the very end, and then you should have your fever tonic. So now with both of the potions you require to complete this mission, all we've got to do now is run all the way back to the Chamberlain, which I am going to just show you just in case you forgot which way to go. Fast forward the video obviously if you remember. Now once you speak to the Chamberlain, it will give you the option to be able to give him the potion. One thing here to bear in mind is you may have crafted more than 1 potion, so when you click to deliver, just make sure you're only selecting 1 of the potions to then be able to deliver it to him, and then you will have a little bit of a conversation at the end where you ask him if you can get more access to the castle because you want to view the chapel, and he will now give you full access and tell you that the guards will let you pretty much go anywhere. This is a really important step to be able to get up to Thomas, because there is a few guards around the area where Thomas is that will spot you. So if you're just trying to do straight up stealth here, you're going to really struggle, especially trying to get back if you haven't gone and made the tonic yet. So now we can literally just head straight up the stairs to to be able to get to Thomas. Once we go through this door here, we just got to turn left, up the stairs to our right, up these stairs in front of us here, and then if we turn left, there is a guard at the bottom of these stairs. We can just go past him now because we've been given access. Up these stairs to our right, all the way up these stairs that almost look like they're leading you to the top of a tower. And then through the door ahead of us, and up another set of stairs, and just up here you will find Thomas and his sister. Now you just need to speak to Thomas's sister, pretty much exhaust the dialogue options here, and you have now completed this part of the mission. Hopefully this video has helped you guys, and if it has, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. As I mentioned, there's lots of different ways to do this. It'd be really interesting actually to hear which method you guys use, what you found easy, what you found challenging in this particular mission. But anyhow, I'll catch you guys on another video, and thanks for watching.